Carly is my firstborn daughter. She was born in 2004. She was supposed to be born like maybe a week before she was. I had to be induced. She didn't want to come out.
Strength and condition, she's second to none. And I mean, I put her in there, honestly, with grown men. I put her in there with a 36-year-old grown man.
I would rather for her to model or something like that. I'm looking at Muhammad Ali and his daughter.
Brockwell. I'm a boxer. I'm 16 years old. I started boxing 2 years ago.
And how long you been boxing?
2 years, since I was about 15 or 14.
Now, where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
What part?
Decatur. When I was little, I grew up in Clayton County, but when I was in 3rd grade, I moved to Decatur. When I'm not boxing, I usually like to paint. I usually put them on my wall and stuff. I like to play the game. I got a PS4. I play Fortnite, 2K, Mortal Kombat. But we've been playing games since I was little, like me and my mom and brother, and like my cousins that we used to play games at the house. I play games with my friends, and I usually go out on the weekends with my friends.
She's a good friend. You can count on her all the time. She's a goofy person, like, I just can look at her and I just start laughing for no reason.
It's this place called Little 5 Points. You got stores over there. We go to the stores, shopping and stuff. Go to the park, we be having picnics.
Got any aspirations to go to college or anything like that?
No. After school, I don't know. I don't think I want to go to college because it's not really nothing I don't know. I'm really trying to focus on boxing like full time.
You still feel that way?
Yeah, I still feel that way because I don't know why I would go to college. Like, I don't think it's a reason to. Because like boxing, you don't really need to go to college.
I would like to see her, as far as like school to get a job or something like that. James Harrison, and I'm originally from Canoga Park, California.
So you would say you were basically Carly's father, primarily? Father figure?
I took that responsibility upon myself because she lived with us, permanently, as far as that goes. So I took that responsibility, of course. When you blend families and stuff like that, that's what you're supposed to do. So treated her just as good as my own kids. So I treated her like my own kids. So.
Name's Rahman Ali.
We got one more round. This your break right here. And then when that bell goes off again, you got 3 more minutes to do.
Owner, operator of Fight for Life Boxing and Fitness, head trainer of this facility, as well as Carly Brockwell. I've been in the business of boxing for 12 years. I boxed competitively as an amateur for 5 years.
And tell us a little bit about your successes and triumphs and challenges.
Successes, my last fight, I did the Paul Murphy National Tournament. We won that. Afterwards, got married, had my first daughter, I already had a program going with the Fighter for Life Boxing. I was at Decatur Boxing Club under the head trainer Xavier Biggs. Built up a stable of clients, a few fighters. Carly was one of them. To me, she's like almost like a daughter to me. You know, at 33, she's 16. I would be old enough to have her. So I have a certain love for Carly as a human being that, like a father, I want to push her and I want to see her excel. Just like a father would push their daughter and see them excel if their daughter came to them and said, hey, Dad, I want to be a world-class champion.
Your coach right now, how long have you been your coach?
He been my coach since I started. So we was at another gym called Decatur Boxing Club. That wasn't his gym, but he was a coach there. But he was my coach, and last year we came to this gym. He just got his own gym, so.
Okay. How would you describe your
I think we close. Like, I would tell him like stuff, and he like a father to me.
He said that.
Yeah.
I just hope that she can continue to get the support she needs with her coach, and you know, if that works out, great. And her being able to progress as a fighter with whomever that should be. I hope it would be with her coach, but I know sometimes you go as far as you can with someone, and then you have to excel and go further with someone else. I'm Valencia Porter. Carly is my firstborn daughter.
So how do you think her dad feels about her boxing?
You know, he doesn't really like it. He's sort of like I'm not going to say old-fashioned guy. He's a little older than I am, maybe 2-3 years. But he's sort of like the dad that's like, bikini. Oh, no, she's not wearing a bikini. And, you know, like, she need to be in the house at such time, you know. He didn't even want her to get a driver's license because he was like, he's too afraid for her to be riding out on the street. So it's kind of like that. So with the boxing, I think he's a little hesitant with it, scary, you know, as I am too. But, I mean, what can he do? That's what she wants to do. So he is supportive, but he's also very scary and weary about it too. He worries a lot about it, so.
And what's y'all overall relationship like?
So I get along with his wife. You know, most situations they don't get along with the baby mama or whatever, but she like hugs me, she gives me gifts and everything, so we talk a lot. Everything's positive. I like to keep things positive.
So tell us why you like the boxing.
Because I think like being at the gym, like all the people here, it's like family. Like I like the vibe, and it's just fun. Like if you like got anger and stuff, it's a good way to like let it out, and it just keeps me focused and like on the right path. Like I used to get in trouble with school and stuff, but I feel like boxing, like it just made me more like chill. So I don't really be doing too much.
Out of all the people that I've seen so far, it's something so special about Carly, and it's almost like a darkness inside of this light, and she's just got a really powerful spirit. And when I say that darkness, she just implores a level of pain on the people, and it comes from inside, but she knows how to control it and release it.
And when's your next match? Or when's your last match?
I don't know, like, I think the judges, sometimes they don't be judging it right. Like, I've seen a lot of people get robbed in fights. Like, people that clearly won, they gave it to the other person.
And why do you think they gave it to the other person?
I don't know, maybe they don't see it how everybody else sees it.
boxing on, and then I say it's Carly, but then I see him hitting him upside the head, and oh, that's my baby. You know, you just start thinking, but if that's what she likes, that's what we try to be able to want. My name is Katie K. King. Call me Linda. Originated from Greenville, Georgia. That's where I was born. Greenville, Georgia, in the country. Used to pick cotton and all that stuff, having fun. In reality, until I came to the city, and that's another story.
So let's say Carly takes off in her boxing career. She becomes like a really good champion. What's some other things you would like for her to accomplish along the way?
Well, most of all, you want her to go to college, do something. I don't think this would really necessarily take all of her time. Some other kind of education, get into something else that she can fall back on, just in case, you know, she have complication with this. But you know, you just have a backup for anything that you want to do. One day she might be a mother, have kids. It's like Muhammad Ali's daughter. You know, she was in it for a while, and then she got out. What's her name?
Layla.
Yeah, Layla.
Okay, so you that's understandable. You know, boxing can be a sport where
it can boxing.
Get a broken nose or something.
Broken nose, hitting upside the head, and you want the best for your kids and grandkids too. You would think you would put Ryan out for that because he's a boy. But I've seen some of the films and things that she did, and it looks good. It looked promising.
Just check that, right? You just go, come in, boxing. I got this clean.
Do you feel like there's more opportunities now for your children than what you had?
Oh yeah, definitely. All they have to do is dig in, just like you're doing. Dig in. It's there. It's really there. And not necessarily you have to have you have to have a little money, but still the opportunity is there for you if it's something that you want to follow. And she do want to follow boxing.
I train 5 days at the gym, and then I usually try to do another day at home, so 6 days a week.
Watched Carly train in the strength and conditioning, and I'll best anybody in strength and conditioning, you know what I'm saying? Just working through lots of reps, long sets, and one thing about Carly, she'll be just sitting over there looking at me like, Coach, you still with it? And I'm still with it, but everybody else dead on the floor. Last weekend, she sparred the #1 ranked 106 in the nation, USA Boxing #1 ranked. And she did well. She handled her.
So talking about her attitude or her motivation, do you feel like she puts like a lot on herself to be the best? Or does she have the expectation of herself to be the best?
I think Carly is hard on herself, yeah, but I think that's natural with competitive champions. You know, you're supposed to be hard on yourself. You're supposed to expect more out of yourself than anybody around you. And I, as her coach, a lot of the times expect more out of her because I know how much she can do.
Carly?
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah.
What's going on? How was practice? You said it was alright, but you look kind of weird.
I don't want to talk about it. It's too much.
Oh no. What's wrong? Your mom.
I'm just tired. My body feels tired.
Oh yeah. Why are you crying?
I remember when Carly know too, but when she was a little kid, she used to just cry. And nobody stopped her from crying. I guess we got just a lot of other girls in our family. But I was the only one, if I pick her up, she'd start crying. Jordan Porter, I'm from Atlanta, and Carly's oldest cousin.
Have you ever seen Carly box?
Crazy. She surprised me. I didn't, it just came out of nowhere. And she definitely surprised me with that one. When she told me she was boxing, I was like, man, girl, and, but she doing her thing. I'm proud of her. I'm really proud of her.
Her growth is still, we're not talking about somebody who's been training for 5, 6, 10 years. We're talking about somebody who's been training for 2.5 years. So where she can be and the way that she can grow, I mean, we got somebody like Clarissa Shields, and she could literally headline a name like that, you know what I mean? So in due season, like I said, the world really needs to be paying attention to Carly Brockwell.
In 5 years, when you watch this, what do you want to tell yourself about it? Look in the camera.
Well, I hope that I went to the Olympics, that I stayed focused and didn't get sidetracked. I hope I'm making money from this sport now. And yeah, just staying focused. I hope I'm focused.